Hey guys, it's Jerusha. You're watching Jerusha Couture TV. I know what you're thinking. She found her leopard skin scarf. Sadly, this is not true. I have not found my leopard skin scarf. This is a darker leopard skin. We still absolutely love it, but no. The other one I have was rather brighter and more yellows in it, so I haven't found it, which I'm a little bit sad about. It's a bit overcast and rainy today here in Sydney again, so I have this on. It's not really needed. Matter of fact, I think I'll take it off. So I've just actually been out. I've been to the store and I've been running errands, and that's why I was wearing it, because it was a little overcast. I was going to do an outfit of the day. This is a new Jerusha Couture jacket paired with my obsessively obsessive Jerusha Couture necklace that I can't stop wearing, with a simple cotton tee underneath it, and I'm actually wearing a black bra underneath a white shirt, which usually, you know, I like that whole contrast look at the moment. So yeah, that was my little outfit for running around. As you can see, titled Louis Vuitton Collective Haul. This is the haul from Hong Kong, which I did just do. There are 3 items all up. But you only really saw the toiletry on the last video from Hong Kong. I'm going to go ahead and re-show each one and go through them again. Starting up first, it was that toiletry. It did come in this absolutely massive box. It was completely not needed, but again, shout out to Nathan. He was my sales associate. He was fantastic and he was just so nice, so he did give it to me in a box. This is it out of the box in the dust bag, and this is really quite interesting because I currently haven't been using it at all. I haven't used it once. It is just currently stuffed. So that's what you do with, especially with the toiletries, is you want to mold them into shape. So you take them home. If you want to use it straight away, that's fine. But I knew that I wanted to mold mine, so it is filled to the brim with scarves, lots and lots and lots of scarves. My Jerusha fur scarf, I've just shoved it in there, and another pashmina that I had, and that just really molds it into its shape. So it's actually really heavy because it's filled with scarves right now. Taking them out now and it's empty, and as you can see, just all it does is it really just molds and holds its sort of shape. As if it was, I guess, being used, which, you know, currently it isn't. But you don't want it to sink and lose shape and just look flat. So again, here it is up close. I'm excited actually because taking them out now, I think that means I'm going to use it. Ding! Sometimes I don't use the items I get until, I don't know, it reaches a certain stage and I'm ready to use them. So now I think is the right time to be using my toiletries. So as I showed you the details inside, I didn't really show you it too up close. It's a bit hard to get in there with the camera. But you can sort of see there is the tag. You can see that in the light. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France was this piece. And again, the internal zipper is really quite big. So brushes and things like that, I guess, could fit in there quite nicely. Again, in the monogram canvas, I did want to keep it quite classic for this. I didn't want to go and get ebony, Damier ebony. I just thought I would stick with the monogram, which I actually really enjoy. That was my first item, which is the toiletry in the PM, and it's that sort of half moon shape one, not the double handle shape. Second up came in this little shopping bag when I ran back to get it after its hot stamping, and it is my new agenda. This is coming in handy. I am currently using it right now, but I put it back in the dust bag to show you. So this is this little dust bag it comes in with the top flip, and I got it in Damier Azur. So this is my first Damier Azur piece. I'm very excited about it. A new print. I do know it's high maintenance print just because it is the, you know, the cream and the grey squares. I wasn't as excited about getting this as I was my zippy compact wallet. Because it's a new print, I was ready for it, and I think I wasn't as daring, whereas I was a lot more daring with my ebony canvas. So inside it comes with the textile card of what the fabrication is. It comes with the sales card. So this is the agenda PM in the Azur print. So this is the small 6-ring agenda. Everybody wants to know sizes out there. I especially did want to know sizes when I was going to buy this. There is the mini agenda and it is tiny. This is pretty small as it is, but the micro mini one is really small. Then there is the 6-ring small agenda, which is this, and then there is the medium, which is a bit bigger. If you are an agenda person and you do like to write down your weeks and see what's going on, like, and pen to paper, then this is great for you. If you jot everything in your iPad, everything on your iPhone, and you're never going to use it, then you're paying a lot of money for something you're not going to use. This lives in my handbag now. It is the best handbag size, the 6-ring, because you can just throw it in. It's the size of my Zippy Compact wallet. So my Zippy Compact is just a little bit bigger, and they sit next to each other in my handbag. So up close we have the closure is the snap closure in the brass golden hardware. And actually when you turn it on the side, you can see the refill is actually got the gold for foiling on the side there, which I think is a really nice little touch when you turn it on the side. The difference between any of the canvas prints versus the vernis print or the epi print and things like that is that the canvas prints were so much heavier. They had a lot more weight to them because they are canvas exterior and canvas lined. So this is how I have it laid out at the moment. This is how I actually close it as well. I have a pen in there right now. This is a Jerusha Couture pen. It's a full-size pen, but I just pop it in there and then I close the whole thing together. So that lives in there. And then on the side it has the credit card slots. These are the little tags that came with the 2011 refill, which is actually the FASHIONPHILE bag, I think it was called, the Louis Vuitton 2011 limited edition, which is quite cute, so I got my hands on that as well. And then I had the credit card slots there, and then there is a return flap inside here. In here I just keep some loose cash. You can see some notes in there, and then I keep a notepad behind that as well. So that's what's on that side. Up close here you can see my hot stamping that I waited for in my JC. And this is what is so interesting. I'm so happy. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. This is my first item made in Spain. Dude, I'm so happy. My girlfriend Victoria, shout out to her, hi. She said, oh, it's made in Spain, aren't you upset? Didn't you want it to be made in France? And I was like, no, I love that it's made in Spain. I'm so weird like that. Because everything that I think in Australia that's sent here is made in France. I really wanted to get my hands on something that was made in Spain or made in the USA. Just, you know, as a difference really. And everybody out there on YouTube wants things that are made in France and I want the opposite. So that was really exciting when I saw that it was made in Spain. So I was even more excited to pick it up in the Azur, which I was excited about. There's my hot stamping again. So here we have the brass golden hardware with the 6-ring binder. I have chosen the Louis Vuitton insert refill. So dang, agenda in Damier Azur. I wanted to show you guys as soon as I got it back from hot stamping, but obviously I jumped on a plane and left Hong Kong, so I couldn't really show you that. But yes, if you're considering an agenda, consider this. It's very cute handbag size, obviously a little bit more costly than any normal agenda, but you are paying for the brand, you're paying for the canvas and the quality. Okie doke, item number 3. This was complete impromptu. I really was not planning to get this. I ran to pick up my hot stamping really quickly on the last sort of night. This is my new Louis Vuitton belt. It is a much needed item for me. I wear jeans every day. I wear belts with jeans. You saw my Gucci collective haul. Geez, that was nearly a year ago now when I had my green and red stripe belt. I have worn it to death. I absolutely adore it and I wanted to get a replacement in a brown version. Seeing as though I was obsessed with Damier canvas, this only made complete sense. It is a nice little drawstring pouchette bag, which is quite cute because I haven't ever had a drawstring Louis Vuitton bag, so I like that. Here is the textile card that comes with it explaining that it's coated canvas, and here it is. So it is absolutely gorgeous, very gender neutral because it is unisex with the ebony canvas, and it just goes with everything. Today I have a white tee on with my black blazer and it matches perfectly with my black skinny leg jeans. So features of this belt: up close we have the golden brass hardware. It's got the Louis Vuitton engraving there just at the top of the buckle, which you can see, and then on each item of hardware it's got Louis Vuitton written round in a circle on each bolt there for the belt, and then it's just got the brown checkered print all the way through. What I love most about this belt is it's really quite firm, so it holds my jeans up really well. It doesn't buckle at the back or anything like that. It has got the cowhide trim on the inside, and if we come up close there, we've got Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, which is the stamp on the back. Keeps coming along. This is in the 36/90 size, and there is the date code above it. So absolutely adore this item. This is really now one of my absolute favorite items, this belt. I wear it every day with jeans. I've actually just taken it off the outfit I'm wearing to show it to you guys, but I really love it. If you want to get your hands on a good quality belt, I would go ahead and really promote doing it with the luxury brand because they hold up. And I can say that because I have experience with my Gucci belt. That belt is just amazing. So also, as well as stopping by Louis Vuitton, which you had seen on the video a few times, I did do one quick stop in to a place also on Canton Road, which is called the Galleria. There's a lot of different gallerias in Australia. They're the duty-free centre where they sell all different cosmetics and beauty products, and I don't know if they sell, and they do sell luxury brand internal stores. It's not a huge variety of things, usually just their accessories. But I did go past MAC in there, and I did go past the perfume. So straight up first, I refilled my Angel in the 100ml. I had the bottle with me. I used it up while I was on my trip anyway, and they did have the refill pump, so I did that there in Hong Kong. I picked up another Dior show for myself as a backup and one for my mum as a backup. These ended up turning out to be from, I think they're around $60 here in Australia, and over there duty free they ended up being about $26, so I picked up a few. Because for me and all of us gals down here in Australia, that's pretty cheap considering. I stopped by MAC and did a little quick MAC haul because I knew that MAC is so expensive, as I've said before, here in Australia. So I picked up as much as I could duty free, and plus it's Hong Kong. The first one was the MAC powder brush in the 134. This is actually their powder brush, but it's the short version. They do also have this in a long handled version. I absolutely love this brush. This is my first MAC powder brush. I do have a few other MAC small brushes, but really a powder brush is the best judge for any sort of makeup brush, because if it sheds and you know you put all your powder on and everything, your bronzer, and you go out and everyone's like picking hairs off you. Unfortunately, a bit of a blooper is my Sigma powder brush that is shedding like a mother, and I can't, like, I just have hairs all over me. So I ran and grabbed this little guy, which I am loving. Then when I was in MAC, I had to do this. This is their new seasonal stuff, which was actually in its own little console area for the glittery sort of Christmas season, I guess, that's coming in. So I'll show you these guys. So first up is the nail polish. I couldn't walk past this. Shout out to my girl Kathy, Makeup Detective. She is just so gorgeous, and on her blog she told me that she actually puts on her ring finger polish, she just puts glitters over the top of it. So that's kind of the idea I had for this one. So this polish is actually called Unconditionally Fabulous, which I think is just the best name for a polish. And if you just look it up close, that is exactly what it is. It's just ton and ton of Harlequin glitters. If you look really closely, you can just see them all friggin' sparkling there amazingly. So there it is again, Unconditionally Fabulous. Ding! That's what we are. Amazing white glitters for the holiday season. And then to go with that, I had to pick up a gorgeous glittery eyeshadow for the Christmas season, to get in the Christmas spirit. This is called Snow Season. This is another one of their crack palettes. Interesting, the packaging is in their white at the moment. I guess that's just for the season to come. So there you can just see it's a beautiful kind of pink shades, silver shimmery shades there, which is just absolutely beautiful. It's kind of got that reflective harlequin again in it, which I just love. I am loving this. I do put it in my highlight in the top of my brow. I also cover the whole lid with it. I look down, my entire makeup desk is covered with glitters. But I love it anyway. I also picked up a brush conditioner. I'm loving these. My brushes are incredibly dirty and I have to wash them. Tonight is the night to wash your brushes. Let's do it all together, then we'll be twinsies. But I have to wash my brushes. So this is the brush conditioner from MAC. I am loving it. It is a tad expensive. I know you can get them from, you know, drugstores and other places like that, like Priceline, and it's much cheaper than MAC, but I do like their formula in this. It's nice, it finishes, it feels clean, it doesn't hurt your face when you put your brushes back on your face. So that brings me to the end of my collective haul on my Hong Kong trip. It was a little bit impromptu. I was not planning on getting a toiletry bag. I was not planning on getting a belt. I really was planning on just getting an agenda. It's kind of the way it happens with Louis Vuitton. Older Louis Vuitton there catches you out and you just fall in love with other items and end up getting them as well if you can afford to. And I work so hard, so I tend to gift myself when I go to Hong Kong. So yeah, that brings me to the end. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Hope everybody is doing really well. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, let me know if there's anything new going on out there, any new tags you guys would like to see or anything. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Peace.